the conversation that you had with Lamont and your peers, knowing that the fight is official.
Oh man, it was excitement, man. We work hard. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point in this boxing stuff, man. Like I said, it's small windows of boxing. Everybody don't get to this stage. You know what I'm saying? We earned our spot. We earned it. You know what I'm saying? Tank had some fights that didn't come through. Fighting another champion, which was done all the time in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's just on the microscope because it's Tank. But it's done all the time. One weight class, I mean, that people done that. The greats done that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So go up and fight and wait and dare to be great, and you get criticized for it. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be a two division champion. We'd have been moved up to 35. We're gonna move up to 35 anyway. You know what I'm saying? We've been fighting at 30 our whole career. So we still have some unfinished business, but it's a fight that we was looking forward to for a long time, and we glad it came our way.
Mm. So the whole career you guys have campaigned at 130 pounds. You haven't campaigned at 135 or 40.
Nah, you got fights, man. When you starting out, when people miss weight and you got to go a
The
different weight
betweeners.
replacement, a replacement opponent. This guy gonna come in heavy, so don't get all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So we had cases. I give example. Our first fight, the Joker came in 9 pounds overweight. We sold
Mm.
$35,000 worth of tickets. You know what I'm saying? So we got everybody waiting to fight. I knew this guy wasn't gonna beat us. So we made him weigh in the second day, not go overweight. You know what I'm saying? We weren't gonna let him get too big. It's like you got to weigh in, can't be over this much weight on the second day. And we fought him. You know what I'm saying? We might put on a little bit more weight, but you got cases like that. You know what I'm saying? But we always been a 30 pounder my whole career.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's experience right there. You understand? You
Yeah,
come in overweight. We make sure you don't rehydrate at a certain weight because
yeah,
you're
hell no.
doing your job.
Yeah, you do your job, man. You don't let that dude get away with that, man. For I'm gonna pay you. Nah, you going first. You going? We made that joker sweat and sweat. We made him sweat for 2 hours, knowing he wasn't gonna lose no more. You gonna show me you gonna do something? Go put him in the sauna, and then we weighed him in. You know, what I'm saying? Did it a couple of different times. You know what I'm saying, with a couple fighters. You just gotta protect your fighter, man. Know the business. This is the business. Somebody, what they kid they give some give you back then you give you a little bit of their check, man, and they ain't struggle like you had to struggle.
100%.
Mm.
Right. 100%. Why is it ready? Why are you guys ready for this moment now? Now. Like, why is it the moment now?
I think we in our prime. We peaking. You know what I'm saying? Getting bigger, getting stronger. Well, we 29 years old. We're gonna be ready when we be 31.
Right?
Tank 30. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna be ready? Being ready. You in the hurt business, man. You in the sport to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Coach
So
Kenny
we
said
stay
y'all
ready.
seasoned fighters. Seasoned.
Yeah. We've been fighting since kids, man. Up and down the road, man. 20 years in the game, man. A lot of stuff. International spurns, everything. You've been there, seen it all. Lamont has been in the international. He's been on the big space, been on the B side. He's been in hostile territory. Um, he's a world champion now. So yeah, we're not passing up on no opportunity just to be great.
Mm.
And
Uh,
Lamont wasn't in the club either, too. To make that clear, that's an old video that somebody posted,
the
man.
oldie.
It's an old video, man. We in the gym.
Got him.
God,
Got him.
eh,
Okay. Okay. So he's majorly focused. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even have said nothing, coach. You should have just let it be. You should have just let it wave out like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, one thing, okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't trip on what people say, be honest with you, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Right.
say what they say anyway. But yeah.
Um, you know, talking to Coach Kenny, salute to Coach Kenny and the GTV team. They have so much respect for you guys, and he believes that they're not giving y'all enough credit, and he believes that you give them a tougher time than Devin Haney. That they believe that Coach Kenny believes that your son can beat Devin Haney. What do you think about those remarks? And also, I mean, like, just knowing that you guys are at this opportunity of fighting somebody at this level at 135, and you guys are gonna have a big name after this, regardless of where it goes. You know, but you still got the title at 130 too, so it's cool. The what's what's better? Do you guys have to get like a stay busy, like not necessarily like a limit? Is there like a fight that you have to make at 130, or you would rather continue your fight at 135?
Well, let me start with, yeah, it's mutual respect on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, big supporters of what they've done over there up there with Gervonta Davis, with Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit because I'm a coach and I've been in the same shoes. So I like to see homegrown talent built from the ground up and taken to massive levels. So that's good shit right there. And Tank always been a good fighter. Like we've been seeing each other, so we know what we both capable of doing. So that's why I think it makes for a great fight. But we do have a mandatory that's lined up after that for at 130. But
And who's that?
uh, it's Edward something. He's Russian guy. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's a U.S. gold medal. He's a gold medalist, Olympian gold medalist that's in that position. So, but we got to decide. They said something about after this fight, we got to decide if we're gonna keep the at 130. But we're going to win. So we went in at 35. You know what I'm saying? We coming in to win. We see ourselves at the 135 champion, then we make a decision from there. So we got to wait, see after December 4th, we even discuss what we're going to do. So our mindsets is going in there on December 14th and being victorious. So we got to see what happens after that. We can't plan the future till after December 14th.
Looking at Tank Davis's prior opponent and knowing your son, what does your son bring to the table that these guys don't?
Man, one for my son got some of the best defense I think in boxing. Slick, um, can box, can bang. You know what I'm saying? So got decent power on both hands. Knockouts might not show, but it ain't one joker we ain't been in the ring with that we didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or we put a lot of people down. Mom was a young kid at 18 years old when he turned pro, straight from the amateurs. We wasn't finishing guys off. So we had them out, we didn't finish them, and that comes with time. But now we getting better. We got better at it. We kept working at it, and we still growing and getting better in all areas. But we damn sure better in finishing guys. But we hurt everybody we fought. And ain't nobody ever been in the ring with us gonna tell you that we can't punch. Bring them on the show.
It's no story. Tank Davis is a late starter in fights. Obviously, he conserves a lot of his energy, and he's very calculated with his shot. Um, you know, they also say that you guys are kind of a late starter in this fight. Do you guys feel like you got to change it up a little bit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get nothing away, man. So I'm gonna say, I know you asked the question. I ain't getting nothing away. They did say both of us might be late starter. I don't think we've been starting them late. Tank just a smart fighter. Lamont's a smart fighter, man. Them two guys with, I believe, got some of the best IQ out there. So you might not see what they doing, why they doing it, but it's a method to the madness, man. So it'll all come into play. We not make adjustments. We not make adjustments on the fly. I'm sure they do as well. So it could be a chess match as well. So with both of their knowledge. So and the corners play a part too. So it's gonna be a great fight, man. I just believe it's gonna be a great fight.
How's that? How's that matchup? You against Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin. Like, and do you have anybody else like in the corner on your side as well, or is it just you?
No, I got a team. You know what I'm saying? I got Benjamin Johnson. Benjamin, his son is um, 12-time national champion, one of the top guys right now coming out the amateurs to the pro. People envision him as being a world champion. And I got David Jacobs, the third. That's Dave Jacobs' senior son, the one that's training Sugar Ray Leonard. So I got a lot of knowledge with me in the corner as well. Those guys are tremendous help with me and my program, and I'm thankful to have them as part of the process. And we got other coaches in the gym that assist as well. So shout out to them. But Kenny and Calvin, I don't know if you ever been to a no excuse Upton fight, man, but just ask about it. Ask Cal and ask Kenny. Them things be lit. You know what I'm saying? When we link up, it's always lit. So, um, yeah, it gets noisy, it's loud, and it's anticipated. And it's gonna be just like this fight, man. No excuse in Upton. It's history with the gyms as well.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. So the coaches, Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, they say, yo, we haven't seen the best of Gervonta Davis. We've also seen him grow up and mature. Do you believe that, Lamont Roach brings the best out of Tank Davis? And in the same time, have we seen the best of Lamont Roach Jr.?
You haven't seen the best of Lamont Roach Jr. I mean, that works on both sides of the fence, and you probably haven't seen it. I think they bring it out of each other. You know what I'm saying, for that fight. You know what I'm saying, but you haven't seen the best of Lamont at all. Lamont has done some amazing things that I've seen and witnessed, and it's a fighter that haven't brought it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I think it shows on December 14th.
You know, Kenny says, hey, no disrespect to Frank Martin, but he believes that, Lamont's just more seasoned, uh, better fighter. Uh, when you look at Lamont and versus, not versus Frank Martin, and we can get into that after, but what does Lamont bring that Frank Martin don't bring?
Experience. Frank Martin is a good fighter. I like Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying, but he don't have to experience my son, amateur or pro. You know what I'm saying? We're world champion. Frank Martin wasn't no world champion. We took our belt from the champ. And it's no disrespect. And Frank Martin probably will be a world champion. He just fought Gervonta. But we bring a lot of experience, a lot of savviness. We can do it all in the ring. We could box. We could fight on the inside. We could fight on the outside. And we got good defense. So um, and we can go round. So I think we're a little bit more seasoned than Frank. Got a little more IQ. So I think that overall it's just a different fight style. Make fights. Frank's a southpaw. Frank's fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what went on in that fight if he's weight. If weight played a part. I don't know what went on with Frank in his camp. You know what I'm saying? So really can't speak to that too much on it, but two totally different fighters, you know what I'm saying? Two totally different styles. But we gritty, we game for anybody, you know what I'm saying? So we just ready for anybody to put in the ring with us.
When it comes down to the punching power, do you guys believe that this is the biggest puncher you guys had in front of?
Yeah, Tank, he's the biggest puncher. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into fights. You're gonna fight punchers. You know what I'm saying? He might hit harder than the other ones, but all them jokers with them gloves on, man, they can hit. A lot of them can hit. You know what I'm saying? Not just big punches can clip you. You know what I'm saying? You can get clipped by a pit joker that ain't a bench puncher, big punches as well. But we're aware of that. You know what I'm saying? That he does have that in his arsenal. So, but that don't deter us. You know what I'm saying? That or shy us away from fighting somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you scared to fight a guy that can punch, you're in the wrong sport. There's been greats that fought up against punches all day long. You know what I'm saying? So history has shown that a puncher don't guarantee that you're gonna win a fight.